Do you really want to stop being shy? If so, you're in the right place. I know you want to stop being shy forever, but there's a few things you need to know before getting to that point. What makes you shy? How does it happen? And can you really stop being shy forever? Shyness comes from when you're placed in an environment or around certain people that you don't feel comfortable being yourself around, as in showing who you are, your character, and you just stay within yourself and you're like, nope, I'm not going to show anybody. It's like being covered in 20 pair of clothes and you don't want to reveal your true self. That's what it's like when you're shy. Either that or you're not okay with showing your true self just yet until you get more comfortable around the people or you get to know them just a little bit to the point to where you're like, okay, I can show you now. Shyness tends to happen because as humans, we like to be accepted by one another, but if we feel judged on our character or as who we are, we're not gonna want to show that. Or some of us are like, you don't like the true me, so I'm gonna stay within me so only I know who I am. And if you can relate to that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It could be that, or you could not be that well with talking with people and you prefer to just stay to yourself because you're not sure if you're gonna mess up and you don't want them to judge you based on how you talk or your accent or anything like that. The best way to stop being shy is by using 𝐤𝐻. You might be asking, 𝐤𝐻, what do you mean 𝐤𝐻? 𝐤𝐻 is how you're gonna stop being shy. Let me tell you what 𝐤𝐻 is. 𝐤𝐻 stands for being comfortable in your character by owning your weird without caring about people's opinions. That is the recipe for being yourself and not being shy ever again, because it'll unlock every door within yourself as far as being yourself when you don't want to because of other people. And if you're confused, it's understandable. I would be confused too if I heard it for the first time, and I would be like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? So let's break it down letter by letter, okay? Let's take the C. C, be comfortable in your character. When you're comfortable in your character, you understand yourself on a deeper level and you're okay with being who you are when you're by yourself, and deep down you know who you are and you know the type of person you are. You know what you enjoy doing, you know your traits, your quirks, your kinks. Even if you're awkward, you know what situation you're awkward in, what you're good at, what you're bad at. Your character is who you are as a person. And the more comfortable you become with being your character, which is being yourself, because some make up characters and pretend to be different people in different situations based on the people they're around, versus being comfortable in their own character and being who they truly are deep down. But if you're shy, you're not going to be comfortable in your character. You'd rather tuck your character inside and you make up a different character to fit the situation or fit the group of friends or fit wherever you're at. That's what this is for, being comfortable in your character. And if you're not sure how to be comfortable in your character, here's something you can do. Be by yourself, which I'm sure you usually do already. Do things that complement your character or things that make you happy, or even try new things out so you can understand yourself even more. Ask yourself questions, try new things, and just understand who you are at a deeper level and spend time with yourself. You don't have to be around people. Just spend time with yourself and understand who you are as a character, similar to in a show or an anime where that person has a storyline, but in this case, the storyline is your life and who you are. Now let's go with the O. When I say owning your weird or owning your way, it means basically owning everything about you, different from your character, but this is owning everything about your character. You may be weird, you could be awkward, you could have some kind of crazy accent, you could like doing different things differently than other people, but that's you. But everybody's weird because everybody's different. Everybody's different because everybody's unique. And if you're different, you're weird. According to society, apparently. But everybody's weird and everybody's different. So when you own your difference, that plays a big part in not being shy anymore. Because once you begin to own your weird, on top of being comfortable in your character, take those two, put them together. What do you have? A person that's comfortable being who they are by owning who they are as well, along with all of the quirks and weirdness that goes with it, because you can't just be one part of you. You have to accept the entire thing. And another reason to own your weird and own the way you are, who you are, how you are, is it's only one you, and only ever will be one you in the history of ever. And if there's only one you, why would you not want to let it shine and let the world see who you are? Don't be ashamed of who you are. Own your weird. If you're not sure how to own your weird, here's what you do. Whenever you're by yourself, imagine people are watching you. It's gonna sound weird and it's gonna feel weird, but imagine people are watching you while you're being yourself. When you get used to seeing people seeing you be the true you and not the shy version of you or the version of you that's like distant, don't really want to talk to people, you really get used to it. And after that, you don't even pay attention to people. You're like, oh, I'm just being me, doing my own thing, being me. Next thing you know, you're gonna look back and laugh like, why wasn't I myself before? Like, it might be because I didn't watch Ryan's video, but that's okay. Now let's get to the W. Without caring about people's opinions about you. You might be asking, Ryan, how do I stop caring about people's opinions about me as a person? I tried this, and this, but none of it worked. What do I do? First of all, I want to ask you this. When you decide to be yourself, who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for other people? Are you doing it for mom? Are you doing it for dad? Are you doing it for your fans? Or are you doing it for that person down the street? Or are you doing it for you? Because if you're doing it for you, other people's opinions won't matter. Because think about this. When you put your clothes on, do you put your clothes on because everybody else in the world's gonna like it? Or do you put a certain outfit on because you went to the store and you was like, hey, I like how that outfit looks. I'm gonna get it because I like it. Think about it. So when you decide to be yourself, do it because you like it. And if somebody has an opinion or has something smart to say about it, think of it like this. An opinion is basically somebody's thoughts and somebody's feelings combined. And if your character made them feel that much of an emotion to the point to where they just had to put their thoughts and feelings out there in the world about you, you pretty much live in their head rent-free because they're now thinking about you and they have a certain kind of feeling about you. Not like a romantic like way, but think of the next time you try to be yourself and you ask yourself, who am I doing this for? Or why am I doing this? Or why am I being myself? Or why am I not being myself? Ask yourself, is it for the people around the room or is it for your true self? Or you deep down? But whenever you're out with strangers or out with family, it works with both of them, and you feel uncomfortable being your true self, just remember Cal. And once you get into a habit of doing this, you'll be able to catch yourself when you find yourself not doing it. Once you get to the point of being in a situation where you usually be shy, think to yourself, Cal, and remember what it stands for. Be comfortable in your character by owning you're weird without caring about people's opinions. Meaning be your true self down to the core. Easy to remember, simple, one word. And it'd be awesome if you subscribe and checked out this video right here on how to express yourself, because it'd help you out a good bit and it'd be the next step in your journey. Thank you for watching.